Hey friends, happy Vlogmas day 21. I think today is actually the first day of winter, which that's awesome. I kind of want snow, but this weekend in southern Louisiana, it's supposed to be like high 70s. I think either Sunday or Monday it's going to be high 78. So I'm going to be wearing shorts and a t-shirt on Christmas, which also makes my Christmas Eve outfit a little problematic because I was planning on rocking my cute like plaid skirt that I got from Urban with my sister, and black tights and leather boots with a black top, but it may be a little too toasty outside to wear that, so I'm rethinking my packing strategy. But yeah, I'm actually about ready to head over to Kassidy's. We are going to be hanging out tonight, making some puppy chow, which if you guys are like, is that dog food? No, it's not. It's a really yummy snack that I absolutely adore like all year round, but for some reason I kind of just always make it around like the holiday times, or at least when it's cold outside. Anyways, we're gonna be getting together tonight, hanging out and making puppy chow, which I'll be vlogging, so you'll see that here in a second. But before then, I'm trying to pack for the weekend because I'm going to my mother and father-in-law's house for the Christmas holiday. Anyways, thought I would check in, say hello before I go to Kassidy's, but I'm sure I will see you guys very shortly. Right, so I am, of course, going into the dark. Okay, that's better. I am in the car about ready to go to Kassidy's. But before I put my car into drive, I thought I would do the first question for the night, which was submitted by Steve over at The Lawn Gnome. So what's up, Steve? He asked what my feelings were about the 2016 election, regardless of who I voted for. And I will tell you guys like what my feeling was, like my first initial feeling when I woke up the next morning and heard who won, because yeah, I just could not stay up that late to actually see what went down. You know that video, David After the Dentist, and he said, "Is this real life?" That was my reaction and feeling to all that. So anyways, we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, everyone loves David After the Dentist. I kind of want to watch that video now. So we have started the puppy chow making process. Kassidy just poured 9 cups of yummy Chex Mix into the bowl, and this is our end result, so hopefully it looks something like this. Yeah. Anyways, I will, well, if I'm good with editing, I'll leave you guys the directions on how to make this down below. But it looks like, what do they call it? They call it Muddy Buddies, but I've always known it as puppy chow. Right, so after we have the 9 cups of Chex Mix, which is over here, we have 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. We're gonna pour that in there. And I brought some Hershey Kisses if we ran out of chocolate chips, but we had enough.
Just enough.
So we didn't have to get creative with the Hershey Kisses. Is taking half a cup of peanut butter and 1/4 of a tablespoon, I believe, of butter.
1/4 of a cup of butter.
1/4 of a cup of butter, and we're gonna add it to this mixture. All right, so when it's all melted, it should look like this, and we're adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla to the mixture. And it's almost ready to pour all over the Chex Mix. So now that the mixture is ready, we're gonna pour it over the Chex Mix and try to evenly distribute it. Right, so we poured all the mixtures in this Ziploc bag, and now we just shake it up. All right, we just shook up the bag, and now we are going to taste test it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Very delicious.
We added more powdered sugar because our first coat was not coating it enough. So just how I remember it. So good.
Great.
All right, so now we are going to answer some of the questions that you guys sent. So the first one was, what are some of the books that we are looking forward to reading in 2017? And do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
I am looking forward to Wind Witch by Susan Dennard, which is the sequel to Truth Witch. Really excited about that. Also, The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I read her other book, This Monstrous Thing, in 2016 and really loved it. So I want to see what she comes out with next. Oh, also Lord of Shadows, the second one in the Dark Artifices series by Cassandra Clare. Also, Till Death by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Always excited about her new book.
We love our JLA books, that's for sure.
And the 5th Arcana Chronicles book comes out. We're both into that series. And finally, A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. Haven't read anything by that author. I don't know if she's a debut author or not, but I've heard really good early reviews on that book.
And I'm going to have to check that out on Goodreads later because I haven't heard from it, but book hype is always good.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
And for me, I have to agree with Kassidy. I definitely want to read the last book in the Arcana Chronicles because the anticipation is almost killing me at this point. Yes. We need the 5th and final book. And it doesn't have a release date on it. It's very generic on Goodreads. It's like spring of 2017.
Yeah.
So.
But it has a cover, so that's promising.
Yay. So moving closer to that release date. So I do really want to read that in 2017. And then I'm probably going to butcher the name, but we think it's Caraval. Yes. Carvel, something like that.
Let's see who it's by. Do you know that?
No.
It's Stephanie Garber.
Yes. And the reason why I want to read this is because people on BookTube have been saying it's giving like major Night Circus vibes, and I really adore the Night Circus. So I'm hoping it lives up to expectation. The cover is also very beautiful.
I know, the cover's awesome.
So that's, a bonus. And then, yeah, those are probably like the top 2. Ooh, and also I've kind of put a hold on reading books 3 and 4 of Fallen Kingdoms. And I really want to get back into that world. So
same.
Definitely want to pick up those books as well in 2017.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so the last question is, if you could only keep 3 books that you own, what 3 books would you keep if you had to get rid of all the rest? So
you go first this time.
Yeah, I'll go first this time. So for me, kind of my logic and reasoning behind this is the 3 books that I would choose are like books that I would want to lend out to my friends or really like push on people to read because I love them very much. And I'm one of those readers that actually love letting people borrow my books. So that's kind of the reasoning for my 3 choices. So the first one for sure would have to be The Fault in Our Stars because that one has been like lent out more than any of the other books that I've owned and absolutely adore that book. And I know it's like super hyped on BookTube, but I love it very, very much. So definitely would keep my copy of that. I was gifted Redeeming Love last year, and it was one of my favorite books, and I have a very passionate feeling about just the message of that book, and I think all girls and women should read it. I thought the message was very beautiful about unconditional love.
I second that.
Yeah,
definitely
it's really good. So totally read it. It's really good. So I would definitely save that one as well. And then my third and last one would probably be The Night Circus because I just loved the magical realism. I thought it was beautiful. I loved the writing, and the cover of that book is also gorgeous as well.
Great.
So those are my 3.
So my 3, the way I thought about it was books that I felt like I couldn't replace. So I went with some signed copies. I have a signed copy of Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, and I love that entire trilogy, so I would keep that one. And I also decided on The Fault in Our Stars just because even though my copy's not signed, it's a really special copy to me. I lent it out a bunch, and it's kind of worn, but like in a good way. And also the last one would be Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. Ooh. That one is signed, and I just love Veronica Rossi in general. I've met her multiple times. She's such a sweet and special woman, so I definitely would want to save that book.
Yeah, so those are the answers to our questions, and I think we're going to wrap it up for the night. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog today, and like I said, I'll try to be a good booktuber and vlogger and put all the directions to how to make puppy chow down below.
I'll remind you.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for watching today, and thanks Kassidy for hanging out and doing the vlog with me. Anyways, we will see you guys later. Bye.